Hi, beautiful. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. Happy Wednesday, and I hope your week has been going well. And we are almost getting to the end of May to start June, which is already half of 2026. How time flies. But anyway, I hope that you have been, you know, achieving, the goals that you set for yourself at the start of the year. And I always say the greatest goal that sometimes we may set and achieve for ourselves is just our own self-development, learning bit by bit. Thank God for social media today. We can learn anything that we want to learn that can support us as parents and also help our children. So I want to say something today, but before I go into what I want to say, I just want to say that I know that some parents may not agree with what I'm gonna say today. But nevertheless, I just want us to reflect as parents, put our emotions away, put our own interests away, and just reflect like, how is this decision that I am taking right now? How is it impacting my child? Is it in the best interest of my child? Or is it being used as a way to punish the other person? So these are something that I want us to reflect on. Because you know what? Relationship breakdown is real. It will happen. Things do happen and it will break down for different reasons. And when it does happen, there's usually pain, there's usually anger, disappointment, there's betrayal, unanswered questions. And I know that moment where you just keep asking questions like, what did I do? What happened? And all of that. And yes, those feelings are real. But in the middle of all of that, I always say, in that middle of that adult pain, children should never become the battlefield, right? Because your child is not a message and your child cannot be used as a punishment, because we cannot use them, in a nutshell, to say that we cannot use them as a weapon to punish the other person. We can't, right? Because when they are used in conflict, they just often feel pressure they were never meant to hold. And we, because of that pressure that we put our children under, they will start thinking things in their head. They may start thinking like, you know what, I have the choice to take side? Am I allowed to love the other party? Or, am I allowed to love daddy or love mommy? Is it my fault? Is it all of this my fault? And that emotional weight can stay with them for long. Because if we are letting the children or using the children as a bargaining chips or using them as a way to punish the other person, we are actually preventing them from forming that loving, safe relationship with the other person. And look, you can be hurt and still protect your child. Let me say that again. You can be hurt and still choose to protect your child. And that means letting the other parents to play a role in that child's life if they are willing to. And I say that if they are willing to, because it's not all the other parents, not all parents are willing to play a role, in a safe role in that child's life. But if everything has been deemed, if they've been vetted and everything is deemed as safe, they are deemed safe to be in that child's life and they are happy to be in that child's life, then please do not prevent them. Do not prevent that relationship between that child and that parent to take place. Because you can disagree with your former partner, but you can still choose healthy boundaries. And again, like I always say, you can hold someone accountable without actually putting your child in the middle. And that means you don't need to allow your child to deliver adult messages. I say this because I have a lot of conversation with families in the community, and there are some of the things that you send a child with adult message. That child is going to spend time maybe with the parents, and you're sending some adult messages to go through that child, using that child as a spy to spy what the other person is doing, and maybe even speaking negatively about the other partner in front of those children. That is putting the children in a very difficult position for them to start playing adult role when they are just kids. Children deserve the freedom to be children. And the sad truth is that we may have problem with the partner, but that partner may not have a problem with your child. And this, I'm not saying that, it doesn't mean that every situation is as simple as it sounds, because there are some situations that involve serious harm, it involves serious safety concerns, or difficult family dynamic. Whatever the case, protecting a child should always come first. It should always come first. And if you need to protect your child from the other party not to be damaged, by so do it. You need to protect your child from the other person. If you know that the other person is at risk or at harm to your child, yes, do so. Protect your child. But where it is safe and appropriate, choose the path that protects their emotional well-being too. Because after a relationship ends, children will still need that love, they will still need that stability, and they will still need the permission to love without guilt. And we don't want to make our children feel like, you know what, they don't deserve us as a parent, or maybe they don't deserve the other party as a parent, especially if the other party is willing to play a healthy, responsible role in the child's life. So let the adult carry the adult pain or the adult conflict, and let the children carry childhood, because healing families, will always start with protecting the hearts of our children. That is what we're supposed to do as parents, and our children are watching. They are watching, and they should never have a record. Record should not hold it that they had the opportunity to build a loving relationship with the other partner, and you, the mom or the dad, prevented them. It should never be on the record, because I think that is not a nice one. So please make sure that no matter the situation, always put the safety of your child first. Protect your child. Give them the opportunity to form a healthy relationship with the other partner if they are willing to. Don't use them. Don't prevent them from having that relationship because you're using, maybe thinking that you're punishing the other person. No, you're punishing your child, and that may backfire on you someday. So let's be wise, parents. Let's be wise. Sometimes we just need to bite the bullet and do what is right for our children, because you know what? We love them. We love them. So hey, you take care. I hope that helped. Like I say, some people may not agree with it, but that is just my own way of looking at it. We need to be learning these lessons every day and making sure that we do what is right for our children. I love you. You take care. Bye.